Hi again, welcome to another Phocas fast demo. We're going to be working with favorites and dashboards in Phocas Pro Mobile. Okay, so the first thing you do is sign in to Pro Mobile via your browser. Our first goal today is to add a gauge to our dashboard showing Harry's sales of power products in New York versus last year. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a favorite. If you've used Phocas Professional, you'll already be familiar with this step. I'm going to choose Sales Rep. I'm after Harry. Then I select the state. I'm after New York. Then the product group, which I know is a major product group. Okay, now I'm going to choose the mode. I want variance mode because I want to compare current to previous. Then I just set the period. I want to compare this fiscal year to date to last year. I select my product, which is power, and focus. Okay, excellent. Now we have the information we want. All we need to do now is save this as a favorite. Click on the star and save. Give it a name and a description. In this window, I also choose who I want to share the favorite with, groups and or users. Okay, so I save that and it's now a favorite. I just need to add the favorite as a gauge on my dashboard. You can open an existing dashboard or create a new one. I already have one called Blank Dashboard. So I open that. And there is my favorite now appearing on the left-hand side. I just drag that onto the right-hand side and my configuration screen opens. I scroll down here. I want a gauge. Then I have lots of options to configure. I'm after a variance gauge to show the difference between last year and this year. I can also set the range of my gauge. I'll use from -50 up to 50. I think one of the best things about the gauge is to be able to add a little bit of color to it. So I can set the red, the yellow, and the green areas. The number of decimal places, I'll just have one decimal place, a percentage sign, and that's it. There's my variance gauge. I can resize it. If I make it a little bit smaller, it will just fit beautifully up there. And that's it. There's our gauge, which shows that Harry is well up on last year for power products in New York compared to last year. Okay, now I'm going to show you something a little bit different, but still working with favorites and dashboards. I'm going to add a brand share pie chart to our dashboard without having the correct favorite saved on the left-hand side. You can see here I don't have brand share in my favorites. So what I'm going to do is just drag and drop any favorite onto my dashboard and modify it on the fly. So the first thing I'm going to do in my configuration window is modify the data. So our current example is showing area, but I'm going to change this to brand. And then I'm going to click on pie charts, change my chart, give it a name and a description, and save. And that's it. Now I've changed the favorite that I had to a brand share pie chart on the dashboard just by modifying an existing one.